was interesting to see how he just kept going and stopped. He didn't let anyone deter him when they started to pick on him. He just said, okay, time to go, and he moved on to the next place.
There's so many more stories that are not in this film that couldn't make it, just they couldn't find a way to fit into it. I keep plugging Dan W. DeLuca, especially at the end there. He was a historian who spent his life covering the Leatherman. He wrote a fascinating book where he took every single newspaper article that ever mentioned the Leatherman, even if it was just in a sentence. He found it and included it in this book, so highly recommend checking it out. One of the stories that's in there that I couldn't fit in here was he was making his way through the Croton Reservoir while it was under construction. A lot of the dam workers, they picked on him, and so he diverted his path and went a different way. Fast forward a little bit, some of the townsfolk who had now fallen in love with this figure heard about that harassment and then gave the dam workers trouble. It was really interesting just to read that. When most townspeople, looked at all these tramps and looked at them as inferior and didn't mind if people picked on them, just something about this one guy that made them very defensive and protective over him. It's very interesting.